What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the latest updates about Florian Wirtz, because Liverpool are edging closer to completing one of the biggest and best transfer moves in Liverpool's recent history, and Liverpool, according to Louis Steele, could spend 250 to 300 million pounds on incoming transfers. But the only way, of course, that Liverpool can achieve this is if they sell players, and we are selling Darwin Núñez, Harvey Elliott, Tsimikas, Kevin Kelleher, the backup goalkeeper. That's at least 4 players that could easily fetch 150 million pounds, depending on how well Liverpool can sell them. So the latest news is from Fabrizio Romano that Liverpool are working hard to seal the deal for Florian Wirtz with Bayer Leverkusen. This is a record-breaking transfer for Liverpool. So please guys, be patient, because it won't be completed in a day. We need more time. Liverpool need more time to get this done. But Louis Steele also said that I'm convinced Florian Wirtz is going to be a Liverpool player next season. I can't see this one falling through anytime soon. And Dominic King is also reporting that, and he's also a very reliable journalist, that Liverpool are hopeful that Florian Wirtz will be their man in the next week or so. Wirtz clearly wants the move, and there is no hiding the fact that Liverpool are mad about him in return. So it's a match made in heaven. Liverpool want him, Florian Wirtz wants Liverpool, and also we are negotiating with Bayer Leverkusen. So it's just a matter of time until we find the right base transfer fee plus the right amount of bonuses and add-ons which satisfies Bayer Leverkusen, but also which works for Liverpool as well. And Louis Steele and Dominic King, in their joint articles, they are reporting that after signing Wirtz in what would be a club record transfer deal for Liverpool, Liverpool of course will turn their attention to signing a new striker, a number 9, and they are looking to sell Darwin Núñez to raise the funds to do so. And Al Nassr are interested in Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez, and Atletico Madrid are interested in Darwin Núñez. So there could be a lot of potential clubs who are vying for Núñez's signature. So hopefully they will bid against each other, and it will result in Darwin Núñez going for a larger transfer fee. And Hugo Ekitike of Frankfurt has been closely monitored, while there have also been links with the likes of Šeško and Julian Alvarez. An agreement between Liverpool and Bournemouth are expected. Bournemouth, so I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, I know you guys have been correcting me, but English is not my native language. But an agreement between Liverpool and Milos Kerkez's club is expected to be reached soon. I made a detailed video about Milos Kerkez, that is today's earlier video. And also, a Liverpool fan said, I would not be surprised if a hold-up in a deal for Florian Wirtz is down to the Nike and Adidas kick deal. Because you know that this summer, Liverpool are switching back to Adidas. That's one of the reasons why I'm wearing an Adidas retro Liverpool shirt. So from, I think, July the 1st, that's when Adidas will be our main kit supplier. Or is it August the 1st? I'm not even sure. So Adidas will be desperate for the Wirtz, their Wonder Kid, to be in one of their strips. Easily done too, retro kits. This is a very good point about potential new signing, especially Adidas sponsored athletes, and especially with Wirtz, who is a marquee signing, and he is sponsored by Adidas as well. Adidas is a German company, so with their new Liverpool deal, they would want to be front and center when Liverpool buys one of Germany's best players. Can you call Wirtz Germany's best player right now? That's a hard question. I'm not sure. But Real Madrid also believe that the battle for Florian Wirtz is not completely over. Snatching him is not impossible, according to Real Madrid. Liverpool have the advantage, but Madrid believe that the signing is not done yet, so they aren't willing to throw the towel in. Probably because Liverpool are not budging about Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving early, so Real Madrid are stirring the pot with their media outlets. But I heard that Florian Wirtz said he only wants Liverpool. He's not interested in a Real Madrid transfer, especially them coming in so late in this transfer. negotiations. And of course, the saga to sign Wirtz has taken precedence. But also Milos Kerkez is happy to join Liverpool, and Jeremy Frimpong, he's already in Liverpool doing his medical, so everything is under control. And according to the Anfield Index, Liverpool are closing in on a record-breaking deal to sign Florian Wirtz. The report said from Sport Bild that Liverpool is set to agree a record-breaking fee for Bayer Leverkusen star Florian Wirtz. This summer window promised ambition, and this move would underline Liverpool's new chapter under Arne Slot in the most emphatic way possible. Liverpool weren't even considered frontrunners in the pursuit of Wirtz until very recently. Bayern Munich had long been expected to land the player, given their dominance in German football, and they have a historic pool with homegrown German talents. The Sport Bild report points out that they essentially have first option on every German talent. With Bayern publicly discussing the player, that opened the door for Liverpool, who have pounced decisively. According to Sport Bild, Liverpool weren't really reported as favourites or even in the race as recently as 2 weeks ago, but they could win it. Now they appear to have done just that. Sport Bild also claims that Liverpool are close to agreeing a fee with Leverkusen, which would be, with add-ons and bonuses, around £110 million, that's 135 million euros. But either amount would shatter Liverpool's existing transfer record, and that could stand as the most expensive incoming deal in English football history. There's also a good chance that it ends up as the record transfer for both English football as an incoming and also German football's most expensive ever transfer. Liverpool's owners have already greenlit this historic transfer fee, this historic expenditure, confirming their willingness to pay record-breaking amounts in a meeting with the club's ownership last week. That signals a shift from Liverpool's previously measured, analytics-driven transfer dealings to a more assertive approach, which are befitting the champions. The Wirtz deal could be emblematic of the Arne Slot new era. The Dutchman, fresh off winning the Premier League in his debut season, is clearly wants to build a side capable of dominating in the Premier League and in Europe. Bringing in Wirtz, who is a creative force with flair, intelligence and precision, that adds a whole new dimension to Liverpool's attack. Wirtz's ability to operate between the lines and to dictate the play, and he could become vital as Arne Slot evolves his tactical plan, his playing style, and Liverpool could be more entertaining and even more efficient in front of goal. Because remember, even though Liverpool scored by far the most goals in the Premier League, we also missed a lot of chances. Imagine if we could just convert maybe 5-10% more of our chances. Liverpool could easily score 90 to 100 goals in the Premier League. The personal terms are already agreed with Florian Wirtz, and Liverpool are confident of settling on a free with Bayer Leverkusen. So these final steps are just procedural. There isn't a major disagreement over money here. Everything should be ironed out quickly, writes Sport Bild, the biggest sports newspaper in German football. And not many Liverpool fans saw this coming. From outsiders to likely winners of the Wirtz race in under 2 weeks, Liverpool have once again shown their ability to strike with intent when the moment calls for it. If Wirtz's signature is confirmed, then this will be remembered as a watershed moment for Liverpool's ambitions after Jurgen Klopp setting the tone for what promises to be an electrifying, very exciting new era. It could be the most thrilling signing that Liverpool made in decades, because Liverpool don't usually sign these kind of players. We don't do marquee transfers. Probably Van Dijk and Alisson were the two marquee players. Maybe Fernando Torres when he was at Atletico Madrid in his prime, that was a marquee signing as well. But Liverpool don't do many of these very often. But Wirtz is a player who will get the Liverpool fans off their seats, and who will also, inspire a lot of, Liverpool fans into watching with even more enthusiasm and even more happiness the Liverpool games. And Arne Slot's first season wasn't anything but miraculous, and winning the league, embedding a new style, and now this, it feels like we are witnessing the birth of a new dynasty at Liverpool. With Wirtz pulling the strings, the idea of Liverpool becoming a dominant European force again, doesn't it just feels possible? It feels maybe a little bit more likely than possible. This isn't just a statement of intent, it's a declaration of war on the status quo. Liverpool aren't here to rebuild slowly. They are here to win, to evolve and to terrify opposition defenses. Bayern and Man City thought they had this one wrapped up. They didn't see Liverpool coming. So let's look at Florian Wirtz and what kind of records he has broken before. He actually broke onto the scene during COVID at Bayer Leverkusen. He made his debut during the 2019-20 season, became the youngest player ever to score in the Bundesliga at 17 years old. This record has since been broken, but the feat is still extremely impressive. Wirtz had barely turned 17 and he already was a regular first-team player at Leverkusen. He was essentially today's Lamine Yamal back in that day 5 years ago. The Lamine Yamal of the Bundesliga, if you like. At 18 years old, he was the youngest ever player to be called up to the senior German national team since 1950. So in more than like 70 years. But just before that, he became the youngest player to score 5 goals in the Bundesliga before his 18th birthday in February 2021. Later that year, he became the first Bundesliga player to score more than 10 goals in the competition before his 19th birthday. He's the youngest player also to make 50 appearances in the Bundesliga, also accomplishing that feat before his 19th birthday. Wirtz is also the youngest player to score for Germany at the Euros in the 21st century, netting on his debut in the competition against Scotland at Euro 2024. He's the third youngest to make an appearance for Germany in the 21st century, behind Musiala and Youssoufa Moukoko. Now Wirtz has won the Bundesliga Player of the Season award 2 seasons in a row. More records are bound to be broken by him along the way, but this is already a very impressive career. He has racked up close to 200 club appearances in all competitions, all while averaging 0.77 goal contributions per 90. He's a senior international player for Germany who has scored important goals in the European Championship. And David Lynch made it clear just how highly he rates Wirtz. He said, "We are talking about one of the best young players in the world at just 22 years old. The numbers that he puts up are unbelievable, and just by watching him, he's really good at football. He has also played at Anfield this season for Bayer Leverkusen, but he looks like a player that will be more than capable of performing in the Premier League." The reporting has been that he made his decision around mid-May, so he will have seen the celebrations against Tottenham when Liverpool won the league. Probably that impressed Florian Wirtz more than anything. David Lynch didn't hold back in emphasizing the magnitude of this transfer. He said, "Wirtz is absolutely the highest profile signing in Premier League history for Liverpool. This from a club that brought the likes of Fernando Torres, Van Dijk and Mo Salah. If the Wirtz deal goes through, it won't simply be about adding a talented attacker. It would signify Liverpool's intent to dominate the next era of English and European football. It would be a club statement as bold as any made in recent years. His versatility also fits Arne Slot's dynamic system. Wirtz can play as a number 10, drift wide or operate in a deeper, like playmaker role, a tactician's dream. His intelligence, work rate and flair feel custom built for what Slot appears to be constructing at Liverpool." And I like David Lynch that he laid this out with clarity and conviction. It's a grounded reporting with excitement that feels justified. So Wirtz to Liverpool, of course, is not a done deal yet, but everything about it feels right. The age, the profile, the timing. He would be a signing for the present and for the future. A player capable of defining the next 5 years of Liverpool's ambitions. In the modern game, transfers of this scale often define football clubs. If Liverpool do pull it off, it will go down not just as one of the biggest transfers of the summer, but a landmark in Liverpool's post-Jurgen Klopp evolution. This is Liverpool at their most ambitious, with Arne Slot at the helm, and the footballing world are watching closely, and probably the footballing world are getting worried about what kind of team Arne Slot is building. So hopefully we can make these transfers official very soon, but I'm really excited about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.